Hello and welcome to class of AWS Management Console. So today in this exercise we are going to launch and connect to a Linux instance. So in this exercise we will launch a new Linux instance and then we will install all the security updates. So let's start. The very first step is that we have to choose AMI. So we have selected the AMI like Amazon Linux AMI SSD volume. So here we have the number of instances available. So we are selecting general purpose T2 micro. Next we have to configure its details. So here we can put on details like number of instances we can add, purchase option, what is the network, subnet, IP, IAM role. After that we have to add storage in which we can have root as a volume type with the devices, snapshot, size, volume type, IPS, throughput, delete on termination and encrypted or not. We can add a volume also if we want to add a new volume. Otherwise, not. After that we have to add on key value. A tag. That means tag consists of case sensitive key value pair. For example, we have a tag with the key as a name and value with the web server. So like this we have a key. I have defined a name as a name 1 and value as a web server 1. So now instances in the volume, the key and the value. It will be easy to locate. We can add another tag if we want to have another key value assigned with this instance. After that we have an option that we have to create a security group. So in a security group like configure security group information, we can add a new security group or we can select our existing security group as well. We have two security groups available, SG9B, this one and this one. Here we have, like if we see first security type all traffic, protocol all, port rate all. And if we want to see the second all traffic all and all. So we can create a new security group as well. Security group name and we can give the description. We have the SSH type. We can select anyone like custom TCP rule, custom UDP rule, custom ICMP IPv4, IPv6 protocol, all TCP, all UDP, all traffic SSH. We can configure SSH information as well, as we are discussing about to have SSH information. So we can add SSH access, DNS, UDP, whatever the level of security we require, we can add protocol accordingly. As per their protocol, we can have range, we have their source. If you want to add another rule to this, we can add another rule as well. If we don't want, then we can deselect. So after that, after selecting or creating a new security or using the existing security group, we have a review and launch. So this is the AMI detail in which we have Linux AMI SSH volume. We can see our instance type with virtual CPU and memory, storage. After that we can have security groups, instance details. These are the details. We have the storage and tags. So what we can do, we can edit tags. At this we can edit storage. That means here we can edit our details. If we have the final step, which is a review, in which we can review whatever the changes or whatever the configuration that we require. And after that we have to launch this instance. So whenever we have to launch this instance, so we have to choose an existing key pair that we have selected. We can choose an existing, we can create a new, or we can proceed without this. So here that we have to acknowledge that I have access to select private key and that without this file I won't be logged into my instance. So this is my key pair 1 which I have to log in. And then after that we have to launch instances. If we don't want to launch instances, we can cancel here also. So we can launch instances. This is how to launch an instance. Thank you so much.